Hello guys, welcome to my channel Think Wisely, and please subscribe and follow me on Facebook. This video is about tithes and offerings in relation to your finances. Do you know what tithes is? Are you faithful in giving tithes to the source of our blessings? Do you have a hard time that affects you financially? Tithes is 10% of personal income given to your church. Under the simple agrarian culture of Israel, the tithe was computed on the gross yield of seed or herd. In the book of Proverbs chapter 3 verse 9, it says there, "Honor the Lord with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase." And in the book of Leviticus chapter 27 verse 30, it says, "A tenth of the produce of the land, whether grain or fruit, is the Lord's and is holy." Of all our income, we should make the first appropriation to God. We should set apart that which God has specified as His, which is the 10% tithe before we do anything to our money. Tithing is an important part of faith for those who follow God. Do I have to give tithes when I'm giving offering or charity already? Yes, tithing is an aspect of Old Testament law that we are still required to obey. Tithing is a source for God's work even the time of Moses. In the book of Genesis chapter 14 verse 20, it says, "And praise be to God Most High, who delivered your enemies into your hand. Then Abram gave him a tenth of everything." The patriarchs were tithers before the law was ever given. By giving tithes, we show our trust in God and let Him take care of our lives and finances. In the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 22, it says, "Be sure to set aside a tenth of all that your fields produce each year." God doesn't need our money since He owns everything, but the tithes will go to God's work, such as to our ministers, churches, in order to function and to spread the gospel to the four corners of the earth. Tithing is an act of faith that helps us keep our priorities straight. It reminds us that we don't own anything in this life. God is in control, and we're the only stewardess of what He gives us. We don't give to get, but God often blesses us with more if we're good managers of what we already have. Tithing recognizes that God is our provider and that we will prosper with more than just money if we rely on Him. After you tithed, you can now pay all your bills and necessary expenses for the month. Now you can give whatever is extra money in your budget, which including giving offering, charity, and those who are in need. Some give their time and skills by volunteering. Lastly, in the book of Malachi chapter 3 verse 10, it says, "Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out the blessings, that there shall not be room enough to receive it." Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Facebook.